2K23 is here, and with that is a whole new leveling system, I guess, and 40 new levels for you to go up, have some fun with, and get some new rewards. So how do you do it? Here we are right here on a 2K23 with all of our new rewards. You can obviously see on level 3. I've played one game, and I moved to level 3. Obviously, it's only 500 XP. It's not too bad, but we have the traditional leveling system. Obviously, things look a little bit different here. We have a new Ascension board, new cards, new packs, literally new everything. I mean, it's a new game, but it actually does look pretty fun and pretty fire. We have some elite franchise highlight exchanges, which is kind of cool. We'll talk, I guess, a little bit of how to use those in like a later video that I'll put out, and I'll explain those. But we have some really cool stuff out here that you can go ahead and just keep moving up. More highlight exchanges. Tony Kukoc is on the board. He's going to be a really fire card, I think, for domination. And obviously, some pretty nice guys like Horace Grant, Amethyst Prize Ball, some Diamond Consumables pack, and then once you get all the way up to the top, you get that option pack for a Hall of Fame badge, and then you get Pink Diamond Scottie Pippen all the way at the top. Now, normally we can make these videos and go like, this is how you do it in like under a day, but that's not exactly how it's going to be working. At least for this first season. There's a lot of time that's gonna be put into this. I think it's gonna take most people at least a week or two to get to level 40, maybe even longer. But there is a substantial amount of XP. It's actually here on the season, and I'll pull out my, I guess, handy dandy calculator on my phone, and we can calculate all these up and have some fun. So obviously the first thing that I always tell everybody every single season is make sure you do your daily challenges. We have the obviously quick, easy, simple 400, but you can see there's 43 days left in the season, which is a total of 44 days, and if we multiply 400 by 44, you get 17,600 XP. And this is just one of the ways that people just forget about how well these daily challenges can help, because they seriously do. 17,600 XP just for doing your daily challenges every single day. That you load up my team will get you almost to level 22. So that is a lot of XP that a lot of people leave on the table, including myself sometimes, just forgetting to do the daily challenges or just forgetting that they exist. So don't do that. The next thing that you can always do is these win the weekends. These are also XP challenges that slowly go away throughout the course of 2K. They'll only be here for the weekend. So for this one, it's going to be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, it's Thursday when we're playing because we got a little bit early. But these are challenges that go away over time, and there's a lot of good XP in these. There's, I think, a good 2,000 from these, another 500, so 2,500 for doing these challenges right here, and then you get another 1,500 from these challenges right here, and then another 2,000 right there, which is a pretty good mark, which I think comes out to about 6k XP, which again is a nice substantial amount, I think, to move most people along the way, which is all the way up to almost, we'll say level 15. So don't forget to do these, and these are pretty simple ones. Limited center second chance points. Score 8 second chance points with a center over multiple limited games. Make 8 3-pointers with a shooting guard over multiple draft games. That's pretty, I think, easy for most people, especially considering you can just do 2 draft games and probably get 8 3-pointers if you only shoot them with your shooting guard. You have to get 20 rebounds with power forwards over limited games. 40 points with a limitless player in clutch time online games. Those are the new promo packs that are out right now, so you can go ahead and I guess use some of those guys. Get 3 steals of a triple threat online games. This one's going to be a little bit more tedious. You got to kind of jump passing lanes. You just got to bait people into some things or just get some bump steals, but it takes a little bit. And then 25 assists, 23 pointers with your limitless players in unlimited. And then you have 200 points in limited games, and you get 13 original owners if you win a limited game. Most of us will have all original owner cards. Most people aren't buying off the auction house yet. And then win a game using 13 original owner graded cards. All around pretty good. So those are things that I wouldn't necessarily prioritize, but don't forget about them and make sure you get those done, just because you can see they will be going away pretty soon. Then we have the season 1 tip-off. There's I guess, maybe not a substantial amount of XP in these, but there is a decent amount that you can definitely get some out of it, like just crafting a shoe, making 5 4-pointers in clutch time. These are just like things that'll happen eventually, but you definitely want to maybe hunt them out if you can. Make 5 4-pointers in clutch time online games. This one's offline, this one's online. Get some dunks with some draft players, which is all around not bad. 30 points in the paint with centers, and with how crazy paint finishing is, I think it'll be fine. 25 points with a holographic player. It'd be kind of hard to get holographic players, but if you can get one, use it. Win a game using 13 graded cards. It's going to take a little bit of time to get all those graded cards. It's probably best to get those 13 extra cards that you want to do this challenge with, and then probably send them all separately, because the more that you add like into groups, the longer it takes. Get a triple-double. Win 5 triple threat and triple threat online games with 3 graded cards. Get some unlimited points. It's only 200. This is a passive one. You don't need to win them. You just need to get the points, which is always pretty good. and then just win some single player and some multiplayer games. Then if you are somebody who can get some of these cards and actually, use them, you can win the Limitless Challenge, which usually doesn't involve using the actual card. It's just doing some sort of challenge against the cards that dropped in the promo packs. But if you are lucky enough to get an original owner, one of the Limitless players, you can grade it and then score 20 points in a game with it 2 times, and you'll get some XP. And then you can pick up Pau Gasol, get 8 blocks with him. Scottie Barnes, 15 points. Rudy Gobert 2 times, 6 rebounds, not bad. 60 points with graded Limitless Zach LaVine. 3 points in a game with Limitless Dominique Wilkins 4 times. 5 3-pointers in a game with Curry 3 times. Pretty interesting how these are working. So they're meant to kind of keep you playing the game and keep going into it. Then there's obviously the things that we have every single season, where if you get the cards from the leveling up, you can just kind of come into here and do these. Those are season 1 volume cards. We have Win Domination, where if you just win all 33 domination games, you only get 300 XP. 2K, please, that should be 1,000. 33 domination games is a lot to play for 300 XP. That should definitely be a more substantial amount. Then we have these trophy case ones, where if you win 100 triple threat online games, you get a centerpiece exchange. If you get 10 single player games in a row, you'll get this other exchange for the elite. And then 250 points in a multiplayer game, you'll get a legendary franchise moment exchange, which is really, really good. And then you get these NBA Series 1, which is just using 3 players. Using 3 NBA Series 1 Spurs players, you just have to win a game. The thing that's most likely going to be the easiest for this is heading into triple threat, either online or offline, depending on like the level of the card you have. Like if you only have golds, it's probably better to stay offline. But if you have, a few rubies from the set, maybe you could lean into some online and get some wins with those. But it's basically just using each team with 3, and then there's certain ones like the Hawks, the Celtics, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, the Heat, where you have to use 10 of the players. Usually, I think there's 15 of each, so you can only choose 5 that you don't use, and you win a game using those. So these are a little bit harder, but you do, get more XP. And then there's a few like the Nets, the Mavericks, the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Lakers, Bucks, and 76ers, where if you use all 13 cards, means your entire team needs to be the NBA Series 1 of that team. You get 2,000 XP. It takes a while. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's definitely something that can work. And then we have, the free agent Giannis that you get right off the rip. Steve Kerr, Bill Cartwright, Tony Kukoc, Fred Jones, and then, Giannis Spotlight, Steve Kerr, Bill Cartwright, Tony Kukoc, and Horace Grant spotlight challenges that come along with those. So you can eventually get some of these. I would say definitely prioritize these in games that are pretty easy. Get these done, and it will severely help you out, and you can just have yourself a grand old time, I think, with a lot of these challenges and have some fun. So again, I'm pretty sure there's a substantial amount of XP in here. I don't think there's quite 150,000. I think they want to kind of hold this for a little bit. But my general advice to a lot of people, especially with the game now, is don't rush too much. Focus on the challenges that are going to be going away. All these ones that say 43 days to do these, don't worry about it. But these ones that have a week, 2 weeks, the limited challenges that are only this weekend, and the dailies, focus on those a little bit more, prioritize those a little bit more, get those done, but just do the challenges that you want to do and get along in 2K as you want to do it, like in Domination. That will be Friday content drops, hopefully some content drops throughout the week, where you're going to be able to get some XP and grind up some other things, and we might get some new challenges that'll help us out finishing a lot of these. So don't rush, just have some fun, and it'll slowly come to you. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. If it helped you out, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that wonderful stuff, and check out to see if I'm live on YouTube streaming, playing my Domination grind. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.